Looking at the world through a windshield with Denise. Hi, Denise.
How do you do?
It's nice to meet you. Thanks for talking to us today. Where are you from, Denise?
Sudbury, Ontario.
Sudbury, Ontario. And how long have you been here with the convoy?
A week ago Saturday.
Yeah, you've managed to keep warm and everything else?
Oh yeah, we got heat. I got auxiliary heat, so yeah, we leave our trucks running if we need it warm, but no, it's been good.
Yeah, just walking down from the hill here, the whole scene up there as compared to here, where you guys are more or less in reserve, right?
By choice.
By choice.
We were back on the parkway here, and we had a bunch of people banging on our doors from midnight till 4 in the morning and chasing us, and just it got a little chaotic. So when we moved up, I want to be able to turn at the light if we need to head out for any reason.
Right.
So if we move into the next light, then we're blocked in.
Okay.
And the reason we're all angle parked is because it's a real good idea. Back us into the snowbank. Anybody wants to run around my truck, start pounding on it, they ain't going to make it. There's a river they got to swim. So
that's right. Strategic, right? You have to be strategic.
And it's slippery.
Yeah, very slippery.
So now you got to zigzag to bang and beat on the truck. So yeah, we're safe here. It's our choice. We walk down there. They got everything we need down there.
Everything. Yeah, the food and the fellowship has been amazing throughout this.
Oh God, yeah.
Walking down and seeing like this hope and feeling like that sense of unity throughout has been enough to dispel what the mainstream media is trying to paint.
They're lying.
Yeah.
They're lying. There's an OPP officer right there. He's been talking to us for over an hour. I just came back in to call my husband, but they've supported us. Like, when I had that problem, I told them the next day, and they said, we'll be up and down here, we'll be patrolling.
And they have.
And we toot our horns, but we're trying to be respectable. You know, after 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at the latest, we're very careful, and we're not here to cause trouble.
No.
I'm a terrorist, as you know, but I mean, we got a little 8-week-old Jack Russell Terrier. He's our mean, bad dog. Like,
okay.
You know what? I'm so disgusted by what they're calling us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the truck that hit the barricade on the hill. I already challenged on one guy that interviewed me. I would do any CBC, SPC, whatever the heck they want to call themselves, any news personnel that wants to come down and move this truck, if they can even drive it in first gear without popping the clutch and stalling the truck. I want to see one of them maneuver this rig around a corner with all these people. And we got to be like, I got a hood. If you stand in front of me, you put a motorcycle in front of me, you can't see it.
No.
I got air in the seat.
Right.
So here you are maneuvering this truck that doesn't turn, because mine does not turn very good. But
What are you driving?
A Kenworth W9L long hood.
Wow.
So then I got 244 wheelbase, so she don't turn very nice.
Sorry, but it still turns me on.
I love my truck. I say if you have to ask me why I own it, you wouldn't understand the answer. But you know what? You're watching all these people, making sure you don't hit anyone or run over anyone, and then they're waving the flags back and forth. So now I got to be careful I don't hit, because they don't think of us when they wave that flag down. It's 10 feet out behind them, and it's like, I don't want to hit it and drag them under the truck.
Absolutely.
And so the guy hits a little wee barricade, flimsy, knocks it over. He's surrounded. They're flipping out. Oh, he's a terrorist. He's going to storm. I think that was the worst thing that got me.
They're looking to jump upon any reason, really, to just sort of inflate that narrative, right?
They're trying to compare it to the White House in the U.S., and there is no comparison. I haven't seen... Our trucks are being vandalized up on the hill. They spray painted some. They spray painted businesses. And it's the truckers that got out and washed all the businesses.
Yeah, and cleaning the streets and taking care of all the garbage, everything else.
I have never, ever, in my 26 years of trucking, seen streets more cleaner. And even there's a few cigarette butts beside my truck, and I don't smoke, so I've told the young lad, here, pick them up.
Yep.
I don't want them on, it's always cigarette butts, but I don't want them beside my truck. I have seen one cup thrown. Other than that, these amazing guys that I'm with, Henry Potsy and Chad from BC, every morning when it was snow, they not only cleaned the road, they cleaned between our trucks, they shoveled the sidewalk. Like, they're out there, and the shovels were donated.
Really?
They came along with a truckload of shovels and handed them out to all of it.
Well, I think that what that does, Denise, is it exemplifies it goes beyond the onus that many Canadian citizens are feeling towards the support of the truckers. You know, they're out there, they're sacrificing a lot, their time, effort, energies, family time,
everything else. We lose a lot of money parking our trucks for a week or two at a time.
They're darn right. But it exemplifies the true message of this, and if you could encapsulate that message as to why you are here, how would you say that?
Well, I'm here because I think Justin Trudeau needs to step down. I think he's a disgrace to this country. I don't smoke pot, but I guess if you legalize dope and tell the world you're going to bring all these immigrants and people over and give them everything they want, he's using every political thing. He's not doing it for the people. He's not doing it for the right reasons. People want to come here for a better life. I'm all for that. What they do with dope, I don't care, but I think he's created a group of people now that don't want to work because of it.
Yes.
I think it's got a lot of kids mentally depressed because they think they're locked up. This is the way to go. We go uptown here, you got kids playing street hockey. They got bouncy things they brought.
Yeah. It's like a family scene.
We're a bunch of terrorists? No, we're not. We're a bunch of people saying, enough is enough. We got to protect our grandkids. We got to protect our kids. Let them have a life. Trudeau put his foot in his mouth. He forced me he forced me to get vaccinated because wherever I go, I deliver up mines. And if I don't, they're shutting me down. They won't let me on the property.
Right.
But how can someone go on national TV and represent this country and say, I'm triple vaxxed? Oh, but here comes a convoy of truckers. I suddenly got COVID. I think he's lying about his vaccine. I don't think he got it. I watched the video. It's so phony, he did not get that injection.
No. 2,
if you're going to tell the world that we have to take this vaccine to stop this, then how did he get COVID when he's triple vaxxed?
There's so many questions.
He took his left foot out, he put his right foot in, same as when we had a lumber shortage.
Oh yeah, he's doing the hokey pokey during the whole thing.
There was no lumber shortage.
No.
I haul lumber. I've been doing this for 16 years on a flatbed with lumber. I've been doing it for 26, but the last 16 years. There is no shortage of lumber. The lumber...
It's all political.
We put the lumber, we were taking 24 to 26 loads a day to a transfer yard where I'm from. 3 hours down the road. We'd go to Timmins, we'd load, or we'd go all over the place and load. You know where all that lumber went? On trains to the U.S. And as far as I'm concerned, when I'm building and a sheet of plywood or a 2x4 tripled or quadrupled in price, and he's telling the world, we got a shortage of lumber.
In Canada.
It's $100,000 more to build a house. Like, what did he barter? What did he trade? Our lumber for the vaccine?
Which he also holds stock in.
Yeah.
You know, him and his cronies. It's unbelievable.
Thank you, sir.
It's ultimately a question of leadership when this comes down to brass tacks.
He's doing it for this guy right here that just walked by my door. He's a decorated war hero. We're doing it for him. This GoFundMe, I was told when I left home, whatever money was left, whatever was going to be, whatever would go to our war vets. And I said, what better way to do a tribute? Honor our war veterans, that the money is going to go to them because the government's not taking care of these guys. Like, they just raided the COVID house, took out all the diesel, took out all the propane, and this gentleman was just there. He had just left before it happened. They arrested 2 people who I'm told are just the most honest people trying to help us out because they didn't have ID on them. This war vet just told me. He pulled his badges out and he put them up here on his chest and he said, I would like to see them officers come and ask me for my ID because it's right here on my chest. And I can't remember his full name, but retired sergeant, whatever. And he went on his rank. And it's like,
he did his job.
I was just posting it on Facebook. He fought for this country so we could have a free country. And now us truckers are saying enough is enough. We're going to fight to give that man back what he gave us. And I just think it's a crying shame that after a week and a half, our so-called Trudeau can't even face anyone.
No.
And he's calling us terrorists. He's calling us we're fighting, we're doing. No.
Have you got a personal message for Justin Trudeau? What would you tell him?
I would tell him I'm embarrassed of him being our Prime Minister, and I think he needs to resign. I think he needs to quit and quit lying to the public about lumber, about vaccines.
Take all the mandates with him.
Take his mandates, go back wherever he came from, and what are you teaching your kids? Like, I think he's a disgrace to Canada, period. He has done nothing for any of us but lie, fake news, and he stands up there, and if you ever listen to him, he just repeats himself and peddles around, and he's not good for us. He is just, I don't know how he could stand to look in a mirror knowing how many people are so against him, and good people, not
been
terrorists.
Made suffering beyond.
Exactly. And I've never seen so many people unite, whether it be truckers, whether it be any career, and be so proud and be so united together. Like this man here, he's the hero to me. And
well, you guys are heroes to us, Denise, and
we're just truck drivers doing our job, sir. That's all we're doing.
Well, we want to thank you. I'm here representing Prince Edward Island, where unfortunately, I believe the percentage of people who went for the narrative is the highest in the country, and it's really wonderful to meet like minds and share like hearts, and those people who are committed to this cause, like yourself, Denise. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day, and let's hope this works.
Keep on trucking.
Keep on trucking. Keep on looking at the view from my windshield. Doesn't get any better than that.